Thank you. I strongly disagree with America's arguments. The Cyrus Cinder belongs in Iran. It should be ours to exhibit and house at the National Museum of Iran. They are, however, right to say that the cinder enshrines human rights. We as Iranians regard the cinder as a symbol of our sovereignty. During our 2010 exhibition of the cinder, up to 1 million Iranians came to see it. How can you deny the incredible importance this object has to Iranian heritage and culture for so many of my people to visit it? Indeed, I agree with Baroness Helen de Kennedy, the human rights lawyer and trustee of the British Museum, that the temporary gift of the cylinder did have profound meaning and value to Iranians, however the key word being temporary. Despite this cultural importance, the British Museum still holds the cylinder and delegates when we in Iran can display it for our people to see. How is this right? Cyrus was an Eastern king. Why is an object central to his history being displayed in the West? Just because the British Museum acquired the object in 1879 does not mean they can deny its cultural significance today in present-day Iran. One of the British Museum's main arguments in continued possession of the cylinder is that they have the resources to conserve and tell the history of the cylinder. However, they neglect to inform that the National Museum in Tehran is just as capable at housing this object and almost certainly to more public acclaim. Furthermore, many prominent Muslim and Persian scholars such as Al-Farabi and Ibn Sina have both translated the works of Aristotle, Galenus and Plato. All three were pre-Islamic thinkers, so why exactly can't we accommodate Cyrus's history and the cylinder at the National Museum of Iran? Of course, some have argued that this adoption of Cyrus as a national hero was a cynical ploy to maintain continuity between the Shah's ethnocentric emphasis and ours, that places a higher importance on the role of Islam, maybe to an extent, but this should not be the reason for the cylinder to not be displayed in Iran. National unity has helped us defend our lands from the heretic Saddam Hussein in the 80s. Why should we start ignoring how ethnicity factors into our politics? Even the great President Rouhani is publishing his Citizens' Rights Charter, partially based on his and the Maha community's wisdom. This is best exampled if you look through Section 3 of the Charter, that lays the groundwork for respecting the rights of ethnic and religious minorities in Iran. Like his predecessor, Ahmadinejad, Rouhani is also a great admirer of Cyrus's exploits and method of statecraft, and this has been fully brought to light in 1968. However, overall, we are not even here to debate. We are here to list our demands. As we stated before, give us back the Cyrus cylinder, or we shall yet again bar archaeologists and academics from having access to our nation's artefacts, followed by a strongly worded letter.